GoingForSmiles, and I'm out here about to share smiles with people again. But first, I'd like to dedicate these smiles to anyone out there who's ever said, "I wish there was more kindness in the world." I'm willing to bet that's just about all of us. I know it's easy to overlook the kindness that's just outside our door, and I know that we often underestimate simple things like the power of a shared smile. But if we look for kindness, we're gonna see it everywhere. And there's just so much power in a shared smile. So share this smile with anyone, because in a world where we can be anything, let's be kind. One of my favorite quotes and cards is this one: share a smile with anyone. If we share smiles with anyone, regardless of how they appear, whether they're genuinely happy like a signal booster, or invisibly unhappy like a mass crusader, or visibly unhappy like a kindness lighthouse, then if we share smiles with each of these people, regardless of their appearances, then we'll make sure that anyone who can benefit from kindness and a smile has an equal opportunity to receive it. So join me as we share smiles today, and I'd love to hear from you your own smile stories. If you check out GoingForSmiles.com, you can write your own stories of the smiles and the kindness that you experience, and you can read other stories too. GoingForSmiles is also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So join me as we share smiles today, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll give you guys a smile, and you can decide, up to you. You can decide what you like to do. And how about this? Okay. People don't always need advice. Sometimes just a hand to hold and a warm smile. Do with it as you like. It's just the idea behind it is we all say we wish there was more kindness in the world, and I'm just trying to encourage connection.
That is badass, amazing.
That was an amazing experience. We shared smiles with so many people. There were those who were working at the Target Vineyard Vines pop-up. They happily took a smile. There was the Frenchman who was visiting and didn't speak too much English, and even though I tried to parlez-vous français, I had to turn to Google Translate, and even though he didn't take a card, he did end up taking a smile sticker. And towards the end, there were those two ladies who were visiting New York, and they initially said no, and they initially, you know, kind of shook their head, and I could have turned away, but instead I just stuck around for a moment more, and I offered them a different card. I offered them a card that said, people don't always need advice. Sometimes we just need a warm hand to hold and a smile. And that turned them around. It's proof that sometimes it's just the right word that needs to be shared. It's not about what you do, and it's not that you're doing something right or wrong. It's just about finding a way to connect with people. And that's what's so wonderful about Smiles and sharing smiles with people. Sure, it's not always easy, and sure, people will say no just because that's the world we're living in, where skepticism is something that we've turned into part of our behavior. But it's okay, because I'm gonna be like a postage stamp and stick to something until I get there. And I'm gonna strive towards giving people opportunities to connect with each other and be the kindness that we wish to see in the world. So I hope to see your stories on GoingForSmiles.com, and I hope that we can continue sharing smiles together.